Raven-haired, brown-eyed. Felicia is as fishy... Huh? Frisky. As they arrive. Yeah, great. I mean, good for her.
Female Performer of the Year, 1997.
97, eh?
Deep inside Missy.
That's a good vintage, actually. Have you got a light?
Whether you're a big fan of Missy or you just like her name.
If you're a big fan of Missy or you just want some TNA to stash in the attic, we've got you covered.
The all-girl antics with Crystal Breeze and Julie Ashton to her own 4-on-1 fantasy scene, Missy proves in 7 unbelievable scenes why she's the hottest thing to hit X-rated entertainment since they invented lube.
I love that they invented lube, because that must have been a long time ago.
Lube?
Like, I'm sure that, like, you know, the ancient Mesopotamians were out there, like, using animal fats as lube or something. Like, it's not a new invention. Vegetable oil, yeah.
Okay. Well, move. You're gonna have to move the other. No.
No.
You're gonna need to move the other stuff out of the way as well.
You don't have to.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to.
Mitch is just desperate for the porn. He just needs the
He's
porn.
been thinking about this attic porn all day. In our defense, there's not very much to do in Leicester. There's a few good video game places. There's some pretty nice food, actually. But other than that, Leicester's main claim to fame is red Leicester cheese, which, if you're not in the know about cheese, is just cheddar cheese that's been dyed red. But in my opinion, Leicester's number 2 claim to fame is the porn in Specs' attic.
Well done, Specs, for keeping all of this stuff in good condition. I'm proud of you.
Oh, jeez.
You're gonna have to climb up past the rung.
Yeah.
Are you going up?
I'll try. Oh wow, it's proper haunted up here. I told you I got haunted last night, right? I got visited by multiple apparitions.
Why don't you have a purple ladder to get up this thing?
Because it's not in use.
Probably would have been smart if you just hand the porn down.
Yeah,
There's
I might
a lot
not.
of porn here, dude.
Okay, I need to come up.
Be careful as well, because like not much of this is flawed.
Yeah, I know.
So
That's all.
you will go.
Delicious house meat there.
Quadruple X.
Oh wow. Oh, there's a piece of there. It's not broken after all this time.
Oh wow.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Is that full sex?
This isn't. I don't see what qualifies this for quadruple X. Yeah, sure, I'll give it 3. A lot
There's a lot of penetration.
Let's be
going
honest
on.
here. Like, they've given up a lot of the like
Are you coming?
ink
up,
budget.
No, I'm gonna stay
I'm
here.
coming.
not gonna-
Yeah, you're right to
can
stay
hold-
there.
We can hold them to you.
You want me to hand you a magazine?
They've given up a lot of their ink budget for flesh tones. Let's put it that way. They're not bothering. There's no scene setting. There's no lighting. It's all flesh tones.
Tell you what, this is high quality paper.
Yeah.
It would wipe right off.
No. Keep your porn in good condition. What are you going to do when someone else inherits that porn?
It's really weird to think that this is how people used to experience pornography.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's also very tame.
I mean,
He's
We're
putting,
just
he's
used
putting
to
the
a
tip
different
of a
time.
finger in there.
what tip of finger in bum?
Finger and bum.
Finger in bum.
Relevant to
That's some
Specs'
cum
interest.
going into her eye there.
Is that good for you? You're a doctor.
Cum in the eye?
Good for
Yeah.
your eyelashes.
Good for the eye.
You alright, yeah.
Probably a very easy way, a good way to
There's a
transmit
Santa
sexually
Claus
transmitted
outfit
infection.
here.
So, oh, this is Luxury Sex 2004! High-tech luxury sex! Are you kidding
By
me?
2000.
JFK followed a sexual regime of Roman proportions. He suffered headaches if he didn't get his huge daily quota of sex.
There's a pin up here.
Hey!
Why is it the Sega font?
It's...
Look at this comic.
What's the comic?
It's a
No,
it's
look at this lady's mouth.
that's
Is that a
Photoshop.
sex doll?
That's
Yeah, it's
photoshopped. But read the. It's a woman and she slit her wrists.
What?
And the man's saying, "It's always something with you when I want a blowjob."
Jesus fucking Christ.
I have a headache. I'm on my period. I'm dead.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This guy had the worst
That's
porn
they're all
of
really-
anyone on earth. My God, I like luxury sex though. I'm gonna read that.
Oh my god! Look at this one.
Oh wow, what year is this from?
2004, didn't you say?
No, this is a Hustler. What year is it?
Oh god, it's falling apart.
Someone's been at it.
2004 November.
You would expect it to be more current than that. Jeez.
Is that going to be some racist comic at the bottom left
Yes.
there?
Well, it's just what I want when I'm honking off is like a little bit of outdated racism.
Is that a horse having sex with a lady?
Yeah.
That's the other thing. This is boomer hentai. It's boomer hentai.
Oh my god, it's Boomer Hentai.
We found it.
I got some hotel reviews here
Yeah.
in Luxury Sex 2004. Everything about the Burj Al Arab is a testament to the fact that nobody understands excess quite like our Middle Eastern chums. We're the first to admit that the interior of the boat-shaped palace looks like it was decorated by the Dulux dog, but its kitsch nature becomes strangely alluring once your retinas have adjusted to the garish colours. The hotel also moonlights as a Disney-style theme park with submarine rides to take you to your dinner table and helicopter transfers from the airport. So you'll be well entertained with a sort of overgrown schoolboy obsessed with James Bond vibe. Hopefully she will be as well.
Is that your professional escort that you're paying to have sex with
Speaking
you?
of the Middle East.
Hey!
Presidents for sale.
Are you kidding me? In Hustler, how could you do this to George W. Bush?
Fucking hell.
Luxury sex is weird because there's not actually a lot of sex
Yeah.
happening.
It feels like it's more about the luxury than the sex.
Yeah, crude oil, ars gratia, artist sex dominates
Wet
modern
tits.
art.
1/600 wet tits. That's what that says there.
Mitch is investigating the 25% off.
This is just
No, I was looking
dinner.
at this.
This is
0800 wet pussy.
No, below that.
Asian twat.
And what's she saying?
1888.
Oh god.
What is she saying?
You want to read what she said?
Like
We fucky sucky you good.
I'm
Yeah.
it, like
What is this?
It's a different type of
it's
film.
weird because nowadays I
Whoa,
sort of expect pornography to be quite like politically correct or whatever.
No.
No, there's like a
You expect it to be just business like here's the fucking tits.
Luxury
Well,
sex just
have
has a
some
load
fun.
of pictures of dildos that you can buy and that look fancy.
Ooh.
Venetian glass dildo, £210. That is a good-
£210 is not a bad deal for a Venetian glass dildo. And the thing is, if you're not using it, you can put it on your shelf.
So,
People will just think it's a sort of fun ornament.
No, that looks
but
like a
why
penis.
would you be if you've got porn?
Yep.
Presumably the porn is aimed at the man, and presumably the porn's not aimed at gay men because it's mostly women in these magazines, correct? So why are they advertising a dildo?
Music-
Because you can put it up your bum.
This luxury sex
Well, yeah, what else you got?
is it's like
Sports Illustrated.
here's how to get a woman to have sex with you is what this magazine is. I think there's not much actual titty and
Yeah,
bum
you
in
have
it.
to own this dildo.
You need to go to the Burj
You need to-
Khalifa.
You need to
don't
be more like
understand the reason why
JFK.
the dildo is-
There's a guitar that's also a breast.
Can I see the guitar? Can I see the guitar that's a breast?
That's not a breast. What are you talking
This
about?
one here.
Oh, it is a breast.
Look
at him.
Breast guitar.
I mean, we'll take all this down.
We're not taking the porn down.
Why not?
We got to put it
Why
on, on the bookshelf.
Yeah.
There's one here that's just like fanfic or like.
What is that?
From behind.
We've got to leave it
Behind.
We've got to leave it
Sunshine
in
from
here
behind.
for my next.
Free with club of the biscuit.
What is that?
Instant wank.
I wank.
Hey, look what I found!
Oh,
It's Conker!
Conker's bad for
Video games, it's relevant at last.
Win a trip to the 2001 Playmate of the Year Awards at the Playboy Mansion and conquer the mansion with Nintendo.
Oh my God.
Here's how to play. Log on to playboy.com/conquer and join Conquer from Conquer's Bad Fur Day TM at the Playboy Mansion gates as he tries to conquer the mansion by sneaking into one of Hef's famous mansion parties. I wonder if this still exists.
You think Conker actually went there?
I think so.
Do you think Conker had sex with a human woman? Because in the game, his girlfriend is a squirrel.
No, she's a human woman, isn't she?
I thought she was a
think
human.
she's a
I'm
human
pretty
woman.
sure she's a
I
squirrel.
know she's a taller but sexier.
Yeah,
squirrel.
it's the sexual dimorphism in squirrels.
Look, ready? I'm gonna do the joke. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready? It's upside down and it's a woman pissing into your urinal.
Yeah, that's a little bit less than vanilla, right? Pissing. Like, I like the idea that Mitch is just there, like reading a porno mag upside down. He doesn't know which way up it's supposed to be.
There's a load of just writings here to the women in Playboy. There's a long-time subscriber and a out-and-out proud gay guy. Why are you reading this? I'm probably one of the few men who truly read Playboy for the articles. Over the years, I've gained great insight into the heterosexual male. For example, I learned from Asa Barb of Men's column, Boogers and Lugers, that while heterosexual men enjoy same-sex friendship, they don't benefit from one of its most important rewards, the chance to know each other in a personal way. I also learned from Toby Young's Single Life article that the biggest rush a man gets from dating and betting a gorgeous woman is impressing other men. I have come to the conclusion that straight and gay men are both queer.
There's a lot of
Game
plus
of the
porn.
month.
That's just porn.
Game of the month.
Someone should tell the folks at Electronic Arts that video games aren't supposed to leave threatening voicemails. The company's new online game, Majestic, $5 to $10 per month, does that and more. Designed for wannabe X-Files agents, the episodic game challenges players to unravel a conspiracy by solving puzzles and working with other users. Because it's the first Strand type game!
Did this game ever come out? Did it exist? I've never heard
It
of this.
must have done. We are learning so much from reading Playboy. Did you find
Video
the papers? What Amazon.com knows about sex?
Nothing.
There is I didn't realise how much writing there is in a
Yeah,
Playboy.
this is not actually a large quantity of porn. I can imagine someone buying this for the article.
Yes,
Playboy is
definitely.
supposed to be like a little bit more, yeah.
Readers' responses.
Is that politics there?
This is yeah.
Wow.
What's
politics.
Ah,
Writing in the
Bush, that's fucking sexy. Gore, that's less sexy unless you're a certain kind of person.
What would you rather see in Playboy, Bush or Gore?
You
I
okay
think
there,
I'm gonna
Moogle?
have to leave,
You're
yeah.
breathing all the asbestos.
It's great, isn't it?
Delicious.
Delicious asbestos.
Delicious.
I had one of those.
Better sex.
That's a whole comic of
More
boomer hentai
sex.
in the one that Mitch is
All
reading.
new advanced sexual techniques. This is like a subscribe to a VHS tape to learn how to have better sex. Sexual positions for lovers, ultimate orgasms, multiples and G-spots, secrets to great sex. Buy the 3-volume set and save $10. How much? It's like $50, but you get them for less if you've got the $3 set. What is this? Dedicated to the couple I met when I was extremely pissed. What's the rest of it? Who were buying a copy of Club in the all-night petrol station in Wandsworth Roundabout. Hope you had a good one on us. The Ed means the editor.
Yep. Well, it could mean Edmund, who is the man who makes all the pornography in the UK.
He's just known as the Edmund.
Do you fart?
You can't fart on the porn, dude.
Yeah, that's disgusting. What's the storyline that's happening right now?
It's got Michael Jackson with the kid.
Oh my
Uh,
Oh, fucking
Maybe
hell.
we should scan and archive these
yeah,
somewhere.
No,
some of
don't.
these are both fascinating and, like, again, like...
Who's this?
Oh, I'm checking off to this page.
Bishop
check out the line
John
work on that one, lads.
Sprong's Bully Pulpit, the loose canon of the Episcopal Church redefines Christ, the Ten Commandments, and original sin. Heresy.
Fucking hell.
There's some tits now.
Yeah.
There's not really Bush though, is there?
Not full frontal, is it?
There was a recommendation of Kate Bush earlier, wasn't there?
There was.
And George
Oh,
Bush. There's been lots
There
of
we
Bush.
go.
What are you talking about?
There's a woman's Layla Fanana Fazir. That's a girl I went to university with. Her name was Layla Fanana Fazir. We got another Boomer comic. Sometimes they readjust when we release them. Sometimes they don't.
It's aliens.
I don't get
I
it.
see
That's
those
not a
aliens.
joke about fucking.
Maybe it doesn't have to be.
Being Spike Jonze.
Uh-oh.
What else we got?
What's
This
Mitch
is a
looking at
big
now?
book.
All the
Is that Pamela?
classifieds.
No, it won't be Pamela.
No, I think
That's just like sex hotlines and things, isn't it?
it looks like that.
188 Twinkie.
188 Twinkie.
As we continued to read, it became obvious that the cultural gap between us and a 2004 Hustler reader was far, far wider than any of us could have possibly imagined. I think I have about as much in common with a 2004 Hustler reader as I do with a caveman jacking off to some cave hentai on a cave wall. One of those fertility statues. You know the ones.
That's nice of her.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Good for her.
She looks very thin. I think that's probably been photoshopped.
Well, it might have actually been airbrushed at this time.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, airbrush.
Ambitions to have versatile. What does that say?
What?
Versatile roles as an actress.
Yeah.
Also to win an award. Turn-ons. I love a beautiful smile and someone who understands I'm not perfect. Turn-offs, men who are usually negative about my career. Favourite TV show, Sex and the City. Favourite sport, in school I was the only girl on the on the wrestling team.
Oh, nice.
I got voted most aggressive in the lightweights.
Nice.
I wish I could still do it, but modelling and acting have taken over. Steven Spielberg and me.
Mate, fucking Sex in the City. It's like you've not even seen The Sopranos.
Tech.
Is there technology?
Technology.
Is that Audrey 2?
Technology!
That's a little Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, there's a floating globe. I remember those things everywhere.
Is it any wonder that people are afraid of technology?
I've got some...
Political cartoons never change.
Go on.
They never change.
Can I see
I
the
understand
political
politics. I am very
Is
clever.
is this Hustler who is calling out
Yeah.
George W. Bush here? It is funny that, like, it's not one of those... Video games?
What we got?
What
What we
we
got?
got?
We got?
Silent Hill 4 The Room,
Oh,
Def
God.
Jam, Fight for New York,
Oh, wow.
Cameo, Elements of Power, Burnout 3, and Narc.
God, I gotta read this. The Silent Hill games dole out horror in heart-stopping chunks, eerie ambient music, dimly lit passageways, and horribly disfigured beast bent on clawing your eyes out tend to produce fear. I agree.
Do you want some Playboy party jokes?
Go on.
A pretty young college student visited her professor's office after class. She glanced down the hall, closed his door, and knelt before him. I would do anything to pass this exam, she said. Leaning closer, he whispered seductively. Oh no, leaning closer, she whispered seductively. I mean, I would do anything. He looked down at her and said, "You'll do anything?" "Anything," she replied again. His voice softened. "Anything," he repeated. She smiled and again said, "Anything." His voice turned into a whisper. "Would you study?"
Oh, it's because women can't study.
I think that's an alright joke, actually.
It's a bit long-winded.
A young man walked into a bar. "What can I get you?" the bartender asked. "6 shots of Wuzo," the man said. "6 shots," the bartender hollered. "What are you celebrating?" "My first blowjob." "Well, in that case, let me give you a 7th on the house." "No thanks," the young man said. "If 6 shots won't get rid of the taste, nothing will."
Okay. Yeah.
A young woman noticed a small sign in a store window that read, "Good home wanted for a clit-licking frog." Intrigued, she went inside and addressed the guy behind the counter. "I've come about the clit-licking frog." "Oui, madame." I like that one.
That's like a Specs joke,
That's
honestly.
not a bad one.
It's like something you'd come up with.
Let's go with that one.
Oh goodness.
It's all just articles, isn't it? If I bought this looking for porn, I'd be disappointed.
You wouldn't buy this looking for porn.
Relax,
Well,
everyone.
Playboy's not for Playboy's for softcore porn.
And, I can see the gay man who wants to understand what the straights are up to. Well, that's almost a joke.
Bill, toucan Bill, like a...
Men be taller. They'll stretch you. They'll stretch you. Oh no, it's just shoes.
It
Oh, well.
bothers me that some men want me for my body, but if they don't, I have no idea what they're thinking.
God. Is that pornographic chess?
No.
Oh,
Super sex pill.
Super sex pill. Oh, we got another comic strip here as well.
Is it?
Meaty myths. What's the problem, cowboy? My damn horse won't budge. Let's see, maybe I can help. How? There. Well, gosh dang, what did you do to him? I sort of grabbed his balls and gave him a little tickle. And you better start tickling mine, 'cause I gotta catch him.
It's a herbal alternative to Viagra.
What's it got in
What
it?
you mean is...
Nothing. It's got nothing
What you
in
mean
it.
is, it's a scam
Yeah.
to cheat people out of their hard-earned cash. I heard stories on podcasts and stuff about when Viagra first started to become available.
Yeah.
Like, there would be old people queuing up at the doctors when they realised that their doctor was able to prescribe it.
You can get it over the counter now.
You can, can't you? Imagine.
So, yeah, guy had a whole box. I mean, I don't know how you would say, like, what's the equivalent number of megabytes of porn of this? I mean, it's high resolution. Oh, it's not all porn. This is paint stripper. Oh, stripper, way.
Right.
Well,
Are we through
I
all of
am
it?
I think we're through.
ladder.
I'm done.
now descending.
That's the porn.
That's a nice porn stash you got there, Specs.
Yeah.
I used them for many years.
I
until
like
closed
my
the tax
favourite
before they allowed
issue
for it.
was the Hustler.
So the
I
Hustler.
like the Hustler because I like Tara Patrick, and it had lots of racist
Yeah,
cartoons.
the Hustler was so much like the Playboy is like, yes, I'm a woman, but I'm also smart, and I want to. When I'm done with my porn career, I want to become an artist. And the Hustler is like, have you heard jokes about black people? Right. Yeah. Hold on, I'm coming down. I think if you went back in time and told somebody from like the early 90s that, there'd be no need anymore to store your porn in like a tree in the woods or a shed or in the attic, and you could just have as much of it as you wanted digitally, I think it would blow their minds. They would love it. But on the other hand, I do feel like, something has been lost. There is an artistry to this porn stash, this collection of Santa costumes and pornographic magazines, paint stripper, and old CRT monitors. It's the kind of thing that we'll just never see again, representative of a very specific period of time. Just a tiny handful of decades when people used to do this. Isn't that weird? Isn't that important? Isn't that worth saving? I think, yes, it is worth saving. Except for Hustler magazine. Hustler could stay dead.